Я рад приветствовать вас, леди и джентльмены. Итак, продолжаем проходить. Как обещал, у нас будет испытание Ридлера. Так, опускаемся. По-моему, это снова гонка.
Oh, had I so wished, you'd have failed before you had even begun to comprehend the very first hurdle. But no, no, no. I wanted you to know the full extent of my brilliance, you understand? To fully appreciate my superiority. But now, well, I'm not going easy on you anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Another racetrack, detective, but please, do not let its unique peculiarities crush your spirit. Well, shall we begin? No, Dark Knight, you are not losing what little grip you have on reality. You've merely entered a brave new world of modern.
Вот оно как. Так. Давай-ка вот так делать. Ага.
That ceiling applies 300 dead bats of pressure, detective. I invented the measurement myself.
Ух ты, блин. Так тоже можно.
Your vehicle cannot withstand such pressure, detective. Trust me on this. I ran the calculations. I built this course in a sewer, detective. You needed the home team advantage. Onward, Batman! Or does the Dark Knight require a pit stop?
Блин, я забываю все время, что нужно.
Very good, Dark Knight. Again! Careful now, Batman. You didn't go to all the trouble of painting that thing just the right.
Здесь особо гнать-то негде, вот если честно, потому что здесь одни повороты за ворота. А твою ж маковку. Так и знал.
That's it. I'm cranking it up. 500 dead bats of pressure.
Я и так могу.
You know, I think the wheels on that thing might actually be as thick as your skull. Feeling claustrophobic, detective? Get ready for the final lap. What a fitting end for you, detective. A stain on my floor.
Блин, это я лоханулся.
I can see it, detective. You're miscalculating corners, swerving through straights. It's time. 1,000 dead bats of pressure.
Я так и знал. Ну, конечно, так и есть. Ух, повезло.
Another lap would be the end of you, Dark Knight, and I can't quite bring myself to stop the fun so soon. Your next key awaits.
Так, ага. Короче, у нее буква Т и справа. Угу. Вот этот ключ.
And here we go.
Congratulations, Catwoman. You proved yourself able to follow simple directions.
Найти бы еще одно испытание.
Fumblings have exceeded my admittedly rather meager expectations. I am impressed. This must be how naturalists felt upon observing chimpanzees using tools for the first time. Did you know, Detective, that the cleverest chimps can even obey simple instructions? It's true. Let's try it, shall we? Go to Gotham Casino for your next test, and I'll give you a banana.
Бананчики я люблю. Так, хорошо, давай бананчик нам.
Riddler's trials in Kingston. He's been toying with me so far, enjoying the sense of control. I doubt he'll be playing games much longer.
Heaven knows how his insanity has manifested itself this time.
О, так быстро? Хорошо.
Oh, Detective, I can't tell you how pleased I am that you're playing along with my little game. You literally cannot imagine what it's like to be so intellectually removed from the rest of the human race. I couldn't honestly say you offer me a battle of wits, Dark Knight, but your feeble resistance makes a pleasant change from the instant capitulation of everyone else. Oh dear, Dark Knight. What a pity you couldn't bring the Batwing to this one.
Так, что ты от меня хочешь?
Hurry along, Dark Knight. This isn't rocket science.
Реагирует на давление.
Stumped, Dark Knight? I can see your brain flying through the possibilities. Come now, Dark Knight. Don't force me to eject you from the chamber.
Да, это сложновато для меня. Если честно. Так, здесь ни черта нету, здесь только одна выключалка. Непонятно. Блин, а я не знаю, что делать. Да уж. Я, наверное, знаю, что нужно сделать. Мне нужно пролететь туда, потом, наверное, пролететь вот сюда. Ну-ка. Блин, не так. Вот так. Да блин, а как же это мне это сделать-то? Блин, так не получается. А что если я использую... Блин. Я не могу использовать тросомет. Но я ж так не доберусь никак. Да, я так не доберусь. Могу я на машине? Нет, не могу. Да почему ты не можешь отсюда планировать, мне интересно знать. Я ж по-другому не долечу. Интересно, девки пляшут. Нет, я понимаю, что ты туда хочешь, чтобы я прилетел, но... Как бы... тебе сказать... Что я просто не могу этого сделать. Он же ни на что больше не реагирует. Ну-ка. На это он не будет реагировать, я точно знаю. Ну. Может, типа он с определенной точки будет это делать? Или нет, не будет. Он должен лететь. А он не летит. Пипец какой-то. Тоже не хочет. Ну хорошо. И здесь не хочет так делать. Да что ж такое-то, блин? И с машины так делать не хочет. Во. Я понял. Ну-ка. Да блин. Я так промахиваюсь там.
Very good, Dark Knight. Since you insist on dressing like a flying rat, I thought I'd put those abilities to the test.
Теперь я должен сделать это еще раз. Ну-ка.
The only mammal capable of flight. All you do is glide. You're actually a variety of squirrel.
Ага. Да, я так и понял, что я слишком круто завернул.
Contrary to popular belief, very few bats survive on blood. Most species subsist on insects, whereas you prefer to live off undeserved praise.
Охренеть, я вот это я не любил. Так, и что, я справился? Походу. Так, буква Ш и левая вторая.
More cabinets. Great. I love this part.
Буква Ш, левая вторая.
Okay. Time to possibly maybe die. Well, this is not how I wanted to spend my night.
Another key collected. I trust you're not giving her false hope, Detective.
Oh, good. More fun.
Так, еще одна готова. Так, а теперь я так понимаю, что мы можем пройти еще одну комнату.
Well, Dark Knight Detective, you have passed another test. I cannot help but admire the spirit with which you have thrown yourself into a task for which you are woefully under-equipped. I almost feel guilty when I contemplate what's coming, but not so guilty that I'm going to call it off. Head back to the orphanage, Detective. Another of my riddle rooms is waiting.
Сейчас вернемся, доедем, так сказать.
Going back to the orphanage. Selena's waiting.
I can only imagine what cruel game Mr. Nigma has in store for you and Miss Kyle.
What are we gonna do if
Scarecrow doesn't pay us. Take him to small claims.
Я снес. Забор. Так, есть, идем сюда. Отлично.
It doesn't take much to tame a cat. Make them wear this, and then call the bat.
How are you doing?
Can't fault the entertainment. Eddie just lectured me on the 13 innovations that let him pack this collar with his custom-designed plastic explosive.
You must be honored.
At being what? Your motivation?
Greetings
Come
to
on,
my
the next puzzle room is waiting.
contestants. Your next challenge is simple. Guide an electric charge to its destination. I hope the varying amounts of pressure don't get to you.
Another one? What's Eddie's problem?
Fanatic narcissism, egocentrism, and megalomania, crossed with severe obsessive compulsion.
Thanks.
Херасе. Так, что у меня есть? Где у меня электро? Господи. А, вот, я, блин, все потерял. А начало-то где? А, я понял. А как мне еще раз встать? А, я типа женщиной-кошкой должен управлять, да?
You are getting older. Maybe it's time to add a few extra notches to the utility belt.
Ага, я понял.
Hey, don't.
Ай-яй-яй. Не хотел.
Move over, would you?
Я так понимаю, что от веса еще зависит. Да, верно. Командная работа. Изи.
Congratulations to the dementedly dressed duo. Your key awaits. Oh, but what's this? An electrified floor?
You do it. You still owe me for Arkham City.
Goodness, you figured it out already. Well, you better grab that key and be on your way.
Hey, that was easy.
Meet the second generation of my android allies. I've built a variant specifically tailored to each of your dubious abilities.
Leave the blue ones to me. Leave the blue ones to me.
More where that came from, Batman. I built a highly efficient production line.
ones to me.
All the danger of battle combined with all the fun of riddle solving. You can thank me after. Thank me. You know what, Detective? I'm glad you solved this riddle. Because it takes you one step closer to the riddle that kills you.
Так, ну с этим я вроде как справился. Немножко помедленнее пойдем, все-таки приятно смотреть. Так. Забираем. Это какой получается? Осталось 3 ключа? Да, друзья, осталось 3 ключа.
Eddie really hates you, doesn't he?
He's an ego-driven narcissist who can't let anyone else win.
Gee, if only you'd met under different circumstances.
His obsession's getting worse. He's going after my allies.
Ally. After this, I think we should dial it back to known associate for a while.
This was nothing, Dark Knight, nothing. A new trial awaits you, Detective, by Divinity Church, and I'm waiting too.
Договорились. Открывай клетку. Скоро вернусь. Так, поехали.
Great news, Bats. I was just hanging out in hell, you know, because you killed me and sent me there, and you'll never guess who I saw. That's right, your dead girlfriend, Talia al Ghul. Now, don't worry, I asked, and she's totally cool with Cat Lady having a go on the old scratching post.
I'm headed to Divinity Church. Riddler won't give up Alfred. His pride won't let him.
You'll break his spirit, sir. I'm very confident.
Сейчас доедем быстро. Ха.
The unexamined life is not worth living, Detective, and I've been wondering why I let you aggravate me so. You're a cheat and a liar. A dressed-up strongman playing with expensive toys. World's greatest detective, ha! And everyone from Gotham to Star City believes it. I cannot abide a fraud detective, a dilettante masquerading amongst his intellectual betters, stealing every last scrap of appreciation, dignity, and respect.
Все, высказался. Ну ладно, мы послушали тебя. Так, это интересно, что гонка? Или головоломка?
Welcome, Detective, to the drain I'm going to figuratively and quite possibly literally flush you down. The goal of this aquatic examination could not be simpler, Detective. Lower the water like so. Before that, however, it's time for a riddle. Riddle me this, Detective. What do bats do when they're at home?
Ага. Так не работает, хорошо. А как работает? Ну-ка, ну-ка. А так тоже не работает. А, я же могу делать это... Простите, я могу делать это вот так. Бык. Так, и собственно, вот так. А как-то же я это только что сделал. Так, подождите-ка, в чем проблема?
Not quite, detective.
Есть. Так.
That's one Batman. The water might be lower, but you're still out of your depth.
Я могу уйти? Да, могу. А, нет, наверное, мне нужно будет переехать, да? Или нет?
The suspense is killing me, detective. Perhaps it will kill you too.
Вижу. Ага, сначала я должен был типа поставить... Господи. Это слишком заморочено. Не, погоди-ка. Хорошо. Угу, там тоже появилось. Ну-ка, ну-ка. Такая-то хрень мне ничего не даст. А, вот это только даст. Ну, тут написано, конечно, 2-3, но я все равно не уверен был, что это то, что нам нужно. Ну-ка. Готово.
Another switch? Why, the water is almost as low as Catwoman's chances of freedom. Why don't you celebrate with my friends?
Ну, голова полетела. Так, я теперь хочу... наверное, я поднимаюсь тогда. И иду в третье место. Или я что-то путаю? Первое, второе. Как будто бы я хотел бы ниже опуститься. Ну-ка, подождите. Где у меня третье? Ага, вижу. Ну, типа так.
Don't think I haven't been tempted by a cheap trick and a quick death, detective. But no, I will beat you fairly. I will let you test yourself against me and laugh as you fall short.
Полагаю, что зарезервировано для меня вот это место. Угу. Ну-ка.
Excellent, excellent. You are barely keeping up to the precise degree my equations predict. Careful on your way out.
Ну чё, обалдел, что ли? Блин, попасть не могу.
You know, the line between perfectly designed and an unfair death trap really comes down to user error.
Блин, а можно мне как-то... Ага, короче... Что за буква-то будет? Так, 3 или над ней правая? Ага.
Hey Eddie, can't we play a different game? This one's
3.
getting old.
По-моему, вот это получается.
Here's hoping Eddie hasn't started cheating.
Я надеюсь, голова у меня не взорвется. Отлично.
And they say black cats are bad luck.
Another key, well done. Of course, you'll lose all 9 lives in an instant should I push this detonator.
Another door unlocked. What a surprise.
Где моя тачка? Чувак. Так, ну получается, что здесь все. Нам нужно к ней вернуться, получается, снова, да?
I have always been the smartest man in the room, Detective, forced to endure the suspicions and mockery of those whose meager mental faculties prohibited them from appreciating that fact. And then you appear in Gotham, dressing up your cognitive capabilities marginally superior as they are to that of the average hoodlum, in the guise of a crusading hero. And oh, how the people swooned. To the orphanage, hero! It's time to rejoin Catwoman for another trial.
Давай, я готов. Очередное испытание. Заодно составим компанию Селине Кайл.
Selina's still trapped in the orphanage. Together, we'll get her out.
Get out of here, Batman! It's Batman!
Припарковался, снес, черт возьми, все. Так. Заходим.
It doesn't take much to tame a cat.
I said I'd get you out of here.
I know. It's just... nothing. Let's get to the next room, okay? Before my head
Hello again
explodes.
to my favorite comedy double act. I'd just like to say what a novelty it's been constructing riddle chambers for 2 half-wits instead of 1. Why, that's practically a whole wit between you. Dark Knight, when you failed your feline friend and are done mourning over her headless corpse, perhaps we'll do this again with, Robin? Or maybe that prodigal son of yours over in Bloodhaven.
Так, что-то он предлагает, но я не помню, что.
Can you get up there?
The ceiling? Easy.
Да, женщина-кошка вроде может. Угу.
Riddle me this. Can a maze still amaze if it doesn't have walls?
Так, я понимаю, что центральная, что ли?
Oh, come now, detective. I really couldn't be shining more of a light upon the problem.
Нет, по-моему, у меня центр. У нее 3 и направо 1. Так, у нее...
Did that hurt, Catwoman? Good. That pain is what stupidity feels like.
Блин, 3.
Oh, Eddie. You're going to feel very, very stupid when I catch up with you.
Блин, а как у нее? Да. Почему не работает? У Бэтмена 1 вперед. И... у женщины-кошки 3. 1, 2, 3. Не работает. Три. Потом у нее 3 в бок, 1 вниз. 1, 2, 3. И 1 сюда.
Now for a final twist.
Так, у Бэтмена 3 вверх, 4 вправо и наверх. Так, подождите-ка.
Oh, what a shock. For you, I mean, detective. I was expecting it.
4 вправо, да. И одна наверх. У Селины у нее... Где я стою-то, блин, вообще? Ага, я стою... Вниз и 3. Блин, я запутался. 3 вправо. Нет, стоп. Так, а у нее 3, 3, вниз, 3. Так, а теперь ты куда у нее, господи? А, до конца, до... Чё? Так, а я дошел до конца. И теперь 4 и налево. Раз,
Nearly
два.
there, Selena.
Налево есть. Так, теперь Бэтмену. Где он стоит-то вообще? Я стою... Да хрен знает где. Наверх. Раз. Вверх. Право. Вверх. Вверх. Право.
Done on
Вверх.
this side.
Так, а Селина 3 влево, вверх. Короче, вот так просто.
Done over here.
Congratulations. And now your reward. Robot.
Here you go. Ready?
Это было сочно.
The key. Take the key. I suppose you just about earned it.
Но остается еще один.
Seriously, Eddie, how much longer is this going to take?
Мы же можем выходить, да? Угу.
Well, how clever the pair of you must feel. How smug. Well, I hate to intrude upon this miserable little moment of victory, but I wanted you to be aware you're very unlikely to see one another again. Catwoman, the Batman will fail you, because waiting for him beneath Ranelagh Ferry Terminal is my greatest trial.
Я вернусь.
Batman, are we...
Don't let what Riddler said get to you.
Eddie is an idiot, but he's an idiot who built a series of underground death traps across the city.
And?
And I just wanted to say, be safe. This is definitely your mess.
This is your chance with Catwoman, Batsy. She's vulnerable, trapped in an abandoned...
Ranelagh Ferry Terminal. Okay, Riddler. This game ends now.
Speaking
Так,
of
поехали.
which, I went back to the afterlife to check on Talia. And, well, we got to talking about how you basically murdered us.
Ты правда стреляешь в бронированную машину? А, ты совсем обалдел.
Oh man, it's him! Don't worry, he ain't catching us! Oh god, what's he doing? What's he doing? He's tailing us! Keep driving!
Так, вижу. Заезжаю.
This is it, Dark Knight. We're done. Well, you're done for, at least. I must admit that I'm feeling quite charitable at the moment of my triumph. So I will give you a choice. Rather than carry on towards your humiliation and death, I will simply let you drive away in return for a signed statement testifying towards my superior intelligence and conceding that I have utterly checkmated you. Oh, the cat will remain a hostage, of course, a symbol of your failure.
Нет, такое нас не устраивает. Гонка.
My, you're actually going to attempt it. Very well. But this is my finest work, detective. My masterpiece, my Enigma Resistance. So, let us take that inexplicably life-size children's toy for its final drive. This is it, Dark Knight. Your Tudoberg, your Bay of Pigs, your ultimate defeat. That's it, Detective. Drive faster, drive headlong into defeat. Behold your doom.
Так, с этим я неплохо справляюсь пока.
What? Impossible! That cannot be! You should have fallen to your death. I calculated the curvature precisely. I've got the equations right here. I don't understand. How are you still alive? Oh, of course. You got lucky, didn't you?
Прошу прощения.
It was luck. Luck! The kindly lifeguard of the idiot. I can hardly factor luck into my equations now, can I? I'm not a homeopath.
А,
Farewell, Dark Knight.
вот это я, конечно, тут круто сделал. Давай, давай, давай. Нет времени на орех.
No, 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 no! This isn't right. This isn't possible. This isn't happening. I am the Riddler, and you shall not defeat me!
Так, еще один финиш. В запасе было 17 секунд. Ух ты, блин. Сори. Блин. Ух, как я проехал хорошо. нет! Так и знал, что он там появится посередине как раз. Блин, меньше минуты. Да идите тебя за ногу. Да блин.
For a second there, I was almost concerned.
Немножко оставалось.
Dark Knight. Your penance for failure will be journeying back to the start of the course. Failure. Back to the start.
Можно просто проехать или чего? А тут, конечно, торопиться-то. Твою мать.
And for my social media presence, of course.
Повезло.
Make your peace, Dark Knight. This really is it. It has to be.
Да едите тебя за ногу. Почему она все время появляется туда, куда хочу я ехать? Ага.
Or if you prefer, that Roman knockoff Mercury.
Повезло, просто повезло.
Come now, detective. Time waits for no man. And I wait for no Batman. You did it. The key. Now you collect the key. Those are the rules, and I have to follow the rules, don't I? I set them after all.
Так, буква Z и, ага, верхняя.
Okay, almost there.
А, в какой стороне? Да вроде бы так. Да, буква Z. И вот это. А если я переверну, то это тоже будет буква... А, D4. Раз, два, три. Сколько? 5. Ага. Вот это значит.
And here we go. Oh, that's it. No more.
Congratulations, Catwoman. You are now free. Free to take my final exam. To take my final exam.
Eddie, I didn't know you'd started cheating. I'm disappointed.
I dissemble. I artfully obfuscate. But I do not cheat. As you and Batman will discover when you attempt my final riddle room. Riddle room.
Жалко, что приходится возвращаться постоянно в это место.
That is when they don't burst unbidden into my brain. I have perfect recall, too. I can remember every time you've hurt me. Sometimes I wake up, Dark Knight, to the feel of your hands around my neck, your carbon fiber-coated fists smashing into my solar plexus. How dare you brutalize me? Me! Your intellectual superior. You're better. Me, Edward Nygma, the Riddler, and the world's greatest everything. You're a thug, detective, a bullying emblem of the arrogant notion that might makes right. Come back to the orphanage, where I will end you and the unjust things you stand for.
Сейчас я вернусь и надеру тебе задницу.
my chance to free Selena from the orphanage. This sick game has gone on long enough.
Agreed, sir. Best of luck.
I bet it's eating him up.
Поехали.
Us being here, doing whatever we want. He's got nowhere to hide. Hear that, Batman?
Не до вас мне, черти.
Oh, crap! He's coming after us! Floor it!
Балдели, что ли, в меня стрелять? На скамеечку практически приземлился. Так, что у нас имеется за задание теперь?
It doesn't take much to tame a cat.
How have you been?
Perfect. Eddie hasn't said a word since you left that last course. Do you ever rub people the right way?
They never ask nicely.
Так, последнее испытание
One last
называется.
hoop to jump through. Then I'm free to rob Gotham blind. I mean, you know, make sure everyone got out. I'll check the art galleries first.
Meet the Riddle Square, a puzzle which draws influence from both late 20th century puzzle cubes and mid 15th century torture devices.
If Eddie wanted us to play a game of life-size chess, he could have left us more pieces.
I don't think that was the idea.
А, я могу что-то вот такого типа делать. Ну-ка.
Riddle me this. How can you play my game when you've already been barred?
Play my.
А что он от меня хочет, черт возьми? А я-то могу пройти? Тоже не могу. Нет, могу вообще-то, но... И что?
We need to move the blocks.
Well, hurry up then. Surely one of those toys of yours can get the job done.
Он хочет, чтобы я передвигал блоки, но... Да подожди ты, господи.
We need to stop some of the cubes from moving when I fire the charge.
I'm guessing that'd be my job.
Допустим. Я хочу... Вот так, да, допустим? Ну-ка, ну-ка.
Congratulations. Now let's cut to the best part.
Ой. Так я хочу залезть. О.
Damn him. How is that a riddle, Eddie? Seriously.
You get used to it.
Ah, beginner's luck. Let's intensify proceedings.
Ну, это, в принципе, наверное, несложно. Подождите-ка.
You will not win this.
Блин. А как мне тогда сделать? Ладно. А что ему мешает подвинуться? Вот. И теперь...
It's still not a riddle, Eddie.
You just haven't figured it out yet.
This is it. This is the end. The final riddle.
Две всего. Ну как всего. Так, полагаю, что мне бы... Блин. Мне бы... Не, наоборот. Вот так, наверное. Да. Потом я бы вот на эту встал. Так. Есть.
It's done. Keys by the entrance. Let's go.
А почему меня прибило? Блин, да не...
Riddle me this. What's dead? You!
It's still not a riddle, Eddie.
You just haven't figured it out yet.
This is it. This is the end. The final riddle.
Так, блин.
We need to stop some of the cubes from moving when I fire the charge.
I'm guessing that'd be my job.
Теперь надо эти мне примагнитить. Это тоже примагнитить. И это примагнитить.
It's done. Keys by the entrance. Let's go.
You smooth talker, you. Give me a second to compose myself.
Ну, отлично. Что за букашка ходит за мной? Так, мне нужен дешифратор, наверное, какой-нибудь. Замысел. Угу. Так, ну здесь нету, да? Мне придется идти обратно, потому что... Крышу же мы нашли, все верно? Все, забираем.
Would you do the honors? You know what the worst thing about this was? It looked cheap. Well, handsome, what are we waiting for? So is it just central Gotham that's evacuated? Or are the mansions empty too?
Scarecrow threatened the entire city, Selena.
And it's such a tragedy. You go save the day, and I'll make sure Bruce Wayne locked his doors.
Good luck with that.
Но я же не поймал самого загадочника.
I can't leave Enigma at large. I'll find his trophies and put him behind bars.
А, я понял. Вот это балет.
Cheater! You fraud! Chancing, fumbling amateur! Look what you have done.
Да мои ж синие, я знаю, но у вас слишком много.
Confronted with your obvious superior, and I will stoop to your pathetic pugilistic level and make you! I designed the suit to perfectly protect us against your violent excesses. So please understand, Dark Knight, that this is an intellectual victory above all. You shall be ashes!
Why, thank you.
Hard for you. I'll subtract the equation.
Ах ты собака сутулая.
Don't feel left out.
You think me outwitted? Prepare to be outbeaten! I diddle diddle!
Как нам его прибить?
This is beneath me. You are beneath me. You want to finish this, detective? Then you must earn the privilege. Solve every last riddle in this city, and I'll fight you, Batman.
А, понятно.
Not a moment before.
Or we could just leave you down there, Eddie. Come on, Batman. This cat wants to prowl. Fresh air, freedom, and darkness. Perfect. How should we celebrate? I know a couple of poor, defenseless museums. But then again, I also know a couple of hotels.
Tonight's not over yet. There's more work to be done.
Of course there is. You do know how to kill the mood. Do you ever take the night off? Do you ever take the suit off?
Not on nights like this, Selena. It's what I do.
Fine. I guess I'll hit an art gallery or two, while the big bad bat's distracted.
You're not going to thank me?
Why? It's what you do.
Ну все, друзья, прекрасно. Мы спасли женщину-кошку. Давайте на этом эту серию закончим. Продолжим уже проходить в следующий. Наверное, пойдем. Попробуем найти этого безумного доктора и пойдем в сюжетку. Всем спасибо за внимание. До новых встреч. Всем пока.